Happening right now at noon, it's the start of the 100 deadliest days of summer. We'll explain how to avoid becoming a statistic. That's just ahead. But first, our top story this noon, a man is facing charges following a car chase that went through 2 counties in West Virginia. Thank you for joining us for 7 News at noon. I'm John Walkup in for Annalise Murphy.
And I'm Jake McGlumphy. Police say Levi Stroud was arrested failing to stop for a regular traffic stop on West Virginia Route 2. Officials say the car continued into downtown Weirton, into Hancock County, hit a car on Pennsylvania Avenue, and kept going. Police say the vehicle was eventually stopped in the area of Standish Hill and Wiley Ridge. Stroud was arrested and charged with reckless fleeing and 2 counts of child neglect with risk of injury because 2 kids were reportedly in the vehicle.
A local man has died after a motorcycle crash on U.S. Route 22. The Ohio State Highway Patrol is investigating a single-car crash in Caddis Township in Harrison County near milepost 14. Police say 59-year-old Robert Heddick from Freeport was driving a motorcycle westbound on U.S. 22, attempting to go around a left curve when he traveled off the right side of the roadway and struck a guardrail. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Friday's crash remains under investigation. In other news, now that Memorial Day events are wrapping up, that means many are now heading to the roadways to return home.
That's right. Make sure you are aware that the end of the holiday is the beginning of the 100 deadliest days of summer. From now to Labor Day is the time that historically accounts for more than a third of all deadly crashes. According to the Ohio Traffic Safety Office, in 2021, there was just over 100 deadly youth-related crashes in the state. That's at least 1 fatality a day during this period, and a majority of those accidents involve a common trend: distractions.
And turning to your forecast now, we're seeing a beautiful start to our Tuesday, Jake. 3 words here we could: calm, cool, and comfortable, definitely.
Yeah, that's right, John. I mean, I think a lot of people were hoping we had this weather yesterday for Memorial Day, but let's take a live look outside over Moundsville now, where it does certainly look pretty sunny. A little cloud in the sky, but at least the sun is shining through. So will we see any return of rainfall throughout the day? Let's send it on over to Storm Tracker 7 meteorologist Adam Pike to find out. Good afternoon, Adam.
Well, good afternoon. It was sort of the view we kind of saw towards the end of the day yesterday. We started off gloomy. Did see some sunshine return, but not towards the end of the day yesterday. Today's more so. We started off nice, but likely going to see things a little bit gloomy later on this afternoon. So let's turn our attention to Storm Tracker 7, where we're starting to see those clouds start to bubble back up. Even a couple showers that are starting to pop once again. You can see a little bit towards Columbus, a little bit just southwest of Cleveland, as well as west of Akron. Unfortunately, I do expect to see that activity continue to bubble up through the afternoon. So a few pop-up thunderstorms will be possible, but not everyone will see them through the afternoon. So expect this mix of clouds and sunshine to likely to continue as well. But temperatures up mainly back into the 70s. Already though as warm as 74 into Zanesville, but still as cool as 67 into Carrollton and Chester. So most of us, as the clouds continue to thicken, only will warm up a few degrees, but most of us should get into the 70s later on this afternoon. But as we continue through the week, the more so cloudy skies yesterday and to end the day today, likely going to pretty much clear up by the time we get to the end of the week. I do expect temperatures cool down just a little bit and tomorrow and into Wednesday before we're back into the 80s. But the good news, bulk of rainstorm chances to start the week, and we know things beautiful for the end of the week as well as for the weekend. I'll have those details with the full look at my forecast here in just a couple minutes, but for now, back to you, John.
All right, Adam, thanks. Summer break has officially started for many students, but as kids are enjoying time outside the classroom, leaders with the Teachers Union are working to address what's causing a chronic educator shortage. Education Association President Becky Pringle says the problem became worse thanks to the pandemic. A survey found 55% of educators were planning to leave. Pringle says when the NEA asked teachers why, it all boiled down to a lack of respect, including low wages and not being allowed to make their own teaching decisions.
Know that we do not have enough teachers in our classrooms across the country, certainly not there in Ohio. And so we know we have a lot of work to do.
Now, Pringle says the work includes dealing with why teachers are leaving and why students are choosing not to enter the profession.
Well, it's a time that's dedicated to making sure people know the signs and symptoms of a stroke and to get help right away. The most common signs are face drooping, arm weakness, and slurred speech. One vascular surgeon says vision changes and dizziness can lead to a stroke as well.
idea of this month is the Stroke Awareness Month, basically getting the patients to notice the symptoms and then call for help. The sooner that they call for help, the better off their outcome will be.
The American Stroke Association says someone in the U.S. has a stroke every 40 seconds. The Ohio Department of Natural Resources is warning that poison hemlock is spreading across the state. The highly poisonous plant is likely to pop up along fence lines and in ditches. It's easy to spot by its stem, which is hairless and blotched with purple circles. Experts say the weed is one of the deadliest plants in North America if ingested through the eyes, nose, or wounds. It has fern-like leaves and white flowers, which usually begin to bloom between June and August. If you come into contact with the plant, you should immediately go to the emergency room. If spotted, you can report it to ODNR.
Well, check